Hi everyone, welcome back. We're going to kick off the week with a massive Sweetie nail supply haul. This video is long overdue. Here are all my packing slips. I have so many goodies to share with you, so make sure you grab a snack because this is going to be a long video and we're going to dive into some hidden gems that Sweetie Nail Supply has to offer. And then I do like they add these like really fun little postcards in each package, and I did get two different varieties. So I had the one with the little people on there, and then we have the beautiful pink thank you note here. And then it has all their social medias on there. I just really like that they add that into the box. All right, we are jumping on the Jello train. So I did grab the peel off 1 kill kit. I have high hopes for this. I've seen some amazing results with this, and it's supposed to work wonders for any enhancement. So what you do is you use this to take off the set, so it works over acrylic, it works over polygel, and I'm going to try using it for press-ons. I think this is going to be a total game changer. So this is what you use when you are getting ready to remove the set, and I'm just checking out the formula. It doesn't have like a strong chemical scent to it or anything like that, so that is definitely a plus. And then to use this kit, you do need to incorporate the first step, and you just apply this like you would with your gel base all over the nail, and then you do cure. So this is your peel base, and it's supposed to work wonders, so I cannot wait to give this a go. But I'm really excited about it, and I do really like the packaging. I'm just going to open it up here and just kind of see what the viscosity is. And I really like this red bottle, but if you tried Jello peel off, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I would love to know, and if you have any tips and tricks, leave them in that section below. Next up, we have a gel collection from Migothic. This is one collection of many that we're going to be diving into today. And check out the beautiful packaging. This is the ceramic collection. The packaging is absolutely breathtaking. That is something that I really do enjoy from Sweetie Nail Supplies, is that their gel collections that they offer from all the different brands just have a really gorgeous packaging. And the bottles right here are absolutely beautiful. So you kind of have a sneak peek of the color because you have a little bit of an ombre moment on the bottle here that kind of fades up. And then you do have a really nice brush on here. You do get a lot of real estate here with that brush as well, which I like the longer style wand, but there's just something about this delicate packaging that's absolutely beautiful. If you are looking for something very aesthetically pleasing on your nail workstation, this is really gorgeous. Plus, the quality of these gels are absolutely stunning. They're beautiful syrups, but yet they have this gorgeous, like almost kind of creamy pastel vibe to them. They're really pretty. So this is what one of the colors look like with one coat, and I just wanted to show you how just beautiful and natural this looks with one coat. It's really beautiful. It's a great foundation. If you love a Korean syrup and want more of a softer side, this is a great option. And then here's what the colors look like just really quick with two coats. You can kind of see all these colors come to life here in this beautiful collection. The best part about this collection is that you can get these colors individually or the entire collection, and here are all the beautiful colors. I feel like these are just great soft tone colors that honestly you could use any time of year. I feel like you can get a lot of use out of them for summer, spring, and even fall. Up next, I picked up some 3D gel. This is really fun. They're in a tube, and this is from Tube Team, and the brand is, I believe it's Pochit. I picked up the clear, and I also picked up the white. I really wanted a 3D gel, and I also wanted a non-wipe formula. This is a non-wipe because then you can do really fun 3D kind of chrome kind of nail art. So that was the vision for this, and I also wanted something that I could have a clear so I could do some color over it if I wanted to, but I really wanted a non-wipe, so I'm really excited to try this. So that was the clear, and then here's the white. The consistency, it's a little bit on the thicker side. You're not going to be able to sculpt or anything like that. It's really for like some zigzag designs or doing some kind of really fun like smiley faces. I feel like you can do so many different things with it. I'm definitely new to this kind of gel, but I did use it recently for a blueberry style mani, and I really liked how the blueberries just looked, and it was really easy to use. I created those in just seconds by utilizing this really fun product, so I cannot wait to dive into it more, and there's tons of different colors. Now we're going to get into some of the single polishes. This is from Doi, and this is called Twinkle, and the name fits this color just right. This is a very delicate, glittery kind of moment here, and even though it looks very delicate on the brush, wait till you see what it looks like. We're going to swatch it really quick just so you can see the impact. Look at that. How much sparkle we got off that with that first coat. It's very beautiful. I feel like you can do some gradient like ombre right at the tip, do some nail art with it. I think this is a great must-have sparkle, and it's gonna look good over this color right here, this nudie pink. It's a beautiful pink syrup. I love Doi so much. I feel like no matter what color combination you go with their syrups, you're gonna find a color that really just complements any look you're going for. They're great for a one coat all over color, just on their own as a mani, or I like to incorporate them as like my base color, and then I incorporate some nail art on top of it. But they're really beautiful and a great addition to add to your collection. And if you are just getting into syrups, I definitely recommend this brand. I love the gel base, the gel top coat. The formula is absolutely everything. It doesn't have that strong chemical scent to them either. And I just really like just the color payoff that you get with this gorgeous syrup. It's light, it's delicate, it doesn't look too heavy on the nail. It's not streaky or patchy or anything like that. Overall, it's a beautiful syrup. In this one right here, you've probably seen it on my channel numerous times. This is my go-to if I'm looking for just like that perfect milky wash, because I really like this one. It's not too like of a harsh white. It's absolutely beautiful and just a delicate, beautiful milky white color. It's a great color to have in your collection. This is also a newer color to Doi. It was released, I believe, last month. It is really beautiful, and it's that perfect buttery, just overall good color. Don't let the bottle fool you. It looks way lighter than it does on the brush. It's really beautiful, and overall just a delicate buttery kind of syrup moment, and it's a great color. Now this one is fun. This is one of their texture gels. So when you apply it to the nail, it creates like an effortless texture. It kind of creates some bubbles. I'm going to do something with this, so I'm not going to go too in depth with this one, but overall it's really fun. And this is, I think it's like the Moon Gel or Moon Rock, but it's really fun and unique and something really different. Now for that blueberry set that I just did, I was looking for a deep dark blue, and this one from VALLA was absolutely perfect. It's a syrup, but yet it's very buildable. It looks gorgeous with one coat, or if you are looking for a deeper color, it is buildable. I was able to get that perfect blueberry look with just placing this right over that 3D gel, and I created the perfect blue shade for those little blueberries. All right, so then we have one from Show Me Korea. Show Me Korea is a really awesome formula. This color is definitely giving me all those mermaid, ocean, beachy vibes. It has a beautiful ethereal kind of pearl effect moment here, and I'm really excited to try this with that Tube Team 3D gel to create some shell nails. I feel like that would be a really beautiful combination. And then another color from Show Me Korea. This is a olive green, but I wanted a mixture of like a dirty martini olive green and a little bit of sage, because I really wanted a little bit of a slight gray undertone. And this color right here, it is perfect because it does have that little slight gray undertone. It's not like an army green. It's like, it reminds me of like a dirty martini, and I'm totally here for it. The next one from Show Me Korea, this is in the color GL68, and this is really beautiful color because I feel like you can get so much use out of this. The bottles are absolutely beautiful. They have like this matte finish to them, but check it out. We kind of have like a peach kind of terracotta kind of moment. I feel like this is a great one for summer. It's soft, but yet it still gives you a really beautiful pop of color. And then up next we have the JIN.B Crazy Top Coat in the non-wipe overlay. This is the thick one. I got this because I wanted to use it for charm placement, and there's different viscosities. There's a thin one, and then here's the thick one, but you can really see this one is definitely on the thicker side. This is going to be something that you can use for encapsulating charms and glitters, and you can file and buff right over them. Otherwise, you can use them for charms like I'm going to show you right here. And this is how I used it. So what I did is I just picked up a little bit of that product, and a little bit does go a long way, just on that orange wood stick, and then I'm just going to place it right on the area where I wanted to apply the charm. And then once I have it exactly where I want it, I'll go ahead and stick that charm on there. The best part about this formula and the thick formula is that if you're playing with really heavy charms, they're not going to move around as easy as it is like with your traditional charm glue, because the thickness of it is really going to hold that charm into place, so you don't have to really worry about it sliding around until you get that nail right into the lamp. It's going to stay right in place. So that is why I do really like this one for charms. Another reason why I like it is because I tried so many different charm nail glues, and they have this overbearing strong scent. that I cannot use them. They absolutely drive me nuts. The smell is horrible, and this does not have that strong bearing scent to them. So I can use them and I can really take my time applying the charms. Another thing, you could use this with a flat brush and apply it all over the nails and then do a whole like charm blinged out nail. Options are endless with this one. And then the next item here I picked up from VALLA. This is the toy gel. Now, to be honest with you, the packaging totally got me. I'm a sucker for packaging. The packaging is absolutely adorable, and I'm really that's the only reason why I got it. Let's just be honest. But I was looking for a 3D gel, and you're gonna see the one that I grabbed here in a minute. But when I saw this, I was like, okay, this is a clear one. Let's grab it because I did want a clear 3D sculpting gel. So I figured let's give this one a whirl. You can see here, this is thick. It's sticky. It is giving you all that goodness that the 3D gel has to offer. But look how clear this is. I just got it all out of the jar, and you can see it is crystal clear. So I'm really excited to see how that performs. But this is the one that I was gonna grab from YOGO. It is the white 3D sculpting gel. This was the one I wanted, but then when I saw that packaging from the toy gel, I was like, okay, add to cart both. But here's the milk gel, and I already opened this and it had a protective barrier on there. But what I like about this one is that it also has this plastic cover in here. But check it out, we have this like gorgeous milky white moment going on here, and I cannot wait to dive into this. I was going to use this for that blueberry set, but then I was like, we're going to save this for something different. But check it out, I really like the consistency here. It's definitely thick, and I've never tried this before, but I've seen other people use it, and it definitely looks like an awesome product. They also have it in black. They have it in clear as well. All right, so now we have some other items. We're gonna dive into a matte kind of moment here. So I picked up the VALLA matte top coat. I really like their bottles. I think the VALLA, it's very simple, but yet the bottles just kind of get me every time. And I really wanted a good matte top coat. So I figured since I do love this brand so much, let's try the matte top coat. I'm looking at the viscosity right now and I'm noticing that it is very clear. That is something that I do look at for a matte because sometimes they are very cloudy and they can change the color of your polish. But this one looks really promising. So I'm really excited to dive into that one. And again, that bottle is definitely everything. It's very simple and I'm totally here for it. Now to get into some different kind of matte top coats. This is from May Mode, and this is a color pencil kind of, you could do like a little scrub ombre moment with this. You can do so many different things, but the main reason why I got this is for color pencil nail art. And you can see here, see what I mean by this one's definitely more on that cloudier side. It almost looks like a little bit of a milky kind of moment there. So it definitely is a little bit more cloudy. And then sticking with that color pencil matte, I got another one from a different brand. This is from More. So I'm going to kind of compare them and kind of see what one I like better, but I did grab both. This one was fairly the good price point. I think this one was like $12, but you can see here this is more on the thinner side compared to that other one that we just used, and it also is more on the clearer side. So it still has a fogginess to it, but it's not like the other one you can see here on the right side. So they're definitely very different on their own. So I'm really intrigued to see how these perform. So stay tuned for that, because that is going to be on my channel here shortly. We're going to dive into both of those products. Now this product that's up next, this is the Protein Prep Vitamin. This is a bonding that you would apply before you go into your gel or whatever step you're going to go into with your acrylic or poly gel. Now what's the best part about this is that it's acetone free, it's gentle on the skin, it's also fragrance free, and it removes, again, it's a bonder, so it's naturally going to remove any of those natural oils or moisture from the nail. And it also balances the natural nail's pH level. And what I really like about this is that the biggest takeaway is that it is acetone free and gentle on the skin, and the packaging is absolutely adorable. Another item from this brand, it is the tip sand. Now this right here, this is a little bit of a magical product in a bottle. Now what you do is you use it instead of etching your tips, you use this. It's a total game changer. I've been playing with it and I have not noticed a difference from when I etch a tip versus this. So what you do is you apply this in the tip and you rub the brush around and then you let it dry and it etches your tip for you, and it's really innovative product. It's a total game changer, especially if you like using soft jelly tips. This is something definitely to add to your list because it's going to save you so much time when you're doing all your prep. It is also acetone free, which you don't have to worry about it eating away through your soft jelly tip. All right, so up next we have a liner. This is a multi-liner in the color white from the brand More. This right here, you can do so many things with it. You can use it as your traditional liner. You can also use it and create some flowers, and it kind of gives you a little bit of texture if you wanted to, depending on what kind of brush you're using. So I'm really excited to try that one. And then I picked up again some more items from Doi. We picked up a black, and we also picked up this one right here. This, look at this. Look at this sparkle. Isn't this amazing? It kind of looks like a little bit of a platinum glitter kind of liquid metal moment here, all in one. I have not tried this yet, but it looks promising based on all the sparkle that we're getting right here. It is definitely silver. They also have one like this in gold as well. And then I had to pick up a black one. I was debating to get the black one in the More brand or this one, and I decided we're just gonna try it in this. This one has great reviews, and it looks very just like full-blown high pigmented black right off the bat. So I was like, okay, let's dive into this one and give this one a go. But I'm really excited to try this one. Up next, we have some really fun texture gels that are absolutely so easy to use, and I need these in every color. I should have just got the whole collection. They are really fun, and they just give you really easy nail art. And I did use these in a last video, so I'm going to put a little clip in to show you how I utilize these just in case you missed that video. And I'm going to use a ombre brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and pick up some product here. I'm going to pick up a generous amount, and the reason why I wanted to use an ombre brush versus like a flat stiffer brush is I felt like with the ombre brush I got a cooler kind of a linear design, and that's just preference, however you want it to look, but I really liked how it looked with the ombre brush. And then we're just going to create random designs on the nail. So this has a little bit of a pearly blue finish, and this is also a no wipe. So once you have that design on there, you just go ahead, and I just cured it for 60 seconds, and here's what it looks like cured. Now you have a really fun, easy nail art option, and you have that little bit of texture, which I think is so fun. And I really like the pearlness of it because it's kind of giving you like a beachy vibe. I feel like there's so many different things you can do with texture gels, and they're really fun to work with. Now the consistency feels kind of like a frosting, like if you open like a funfetti frosting, that's kind of what the consistency reminds me of, and it's really fun. And you can see here it looks really cool, just kind of that blue pearl really pops on that darker color. And now we're going to go in with the purple. So the best part about these gels, it's like the perfect timing for this video, because these texture gels sold out like within a day once they were released on Sweetie Nail Supplies, and they've been out of stock since. And guess what, they are back in stock as of yesterday. So it's kind of like perfect timing for this video. The price point is just right. They are $13 per little pot, or you can get the whole collection. And then I do have a discount code with and you can get them in individual, or you can get the entire collection. I believe there's 6 of them in the collection, and they are this beautiful pearly finish. They're also limited edition as of right now. That's what it says on the website. But I hope they stay because these are awesome. All right, so this is what the purple looks like on top of this beautiful purple pink moment here. I feel like this would be great for summer and add some pearls or like a little seashell charm. Again, options are endless. My gears are turning with this. I feel like this is such a fun but yet simple set. And here's what it looks like with the rest of the nails. Overall, I really like this product, and you're going to be able to do so many different things with really minimal effort, which is definitely a plus. Next up, we have a collection. This is in collab. It's a Show Me Korea in collaboration with Bella B, and this is a 6-piece collection, and it is dreamy. It's ethereal. It is you can do so many different things with this collection right here. The colors, you kind of have all your colors. You have beautiful pinks, purples. You have this gorgeous blue right here. Look at the packaging. It's sparkly. The packaging just feels very luxurious on its own with that gold cap, but check it out. You have this ethereal kind of fairy kind of moment. It almost looks like it has like a little bit of like a mylar flake in there. It's really delicate and beautiful. Overall, it's a gorgeous color. It's very buildable with these. Plus, you can use these with the magnet to create a cat eye effect. I just feel like there's so many different things you can do with this. You could do like pearl swirl nails, put a whole bunch on the nail, do different colors, and then do the little swirl. But here's how I utilize one of the colors. I just picked the silver one because I'm pairing it with a different Show Me Korea gold color, and I just feel like this is a great all over color. And check it out, I'm hitting it with the magnet, and then I'm going to top coat it, and here's what the finished set looks like. But I just wanted to show you what it looked like. I just feel like it's a great color, and this collection is definitely a must have, especially if you are into kind of like that ethereal mermaid look. Those are going to come in handy. Up next we have Diami. These are the color drops, and I'm really excited. So these are Korean inks. They're not your traditional alcohol inks. These are absolutely beautiful. So here's what the entire collection looks like. This is number 3. Um, we're not going to get into too much with these. I'm going to show you a little bit of a demo, but we're not going to get into all these colors because I have something really fun coming up and I don't want to spoil it. But in the box, we have our color card here. So we have 10 beautiful colors. Also, if you get this collection, you do get the white one free. So that is definitely a plus. So here's what the packaging looks like. Check it out. We have this gorgeous blue. So when you are using these, see how the color is definitely settled. You always want to make sure you are shaking these really good and then keeping the lid on there really tight. But these are really fun. You can do so many things with this. Again, we're going to dive into this whole entire collection here, and they're just something really unique, and anybody can use these, any skill set. They're really fun, and I picked this color because I wanted some brighter colors. And then here's the white one that came with it. I also forgot that it came with a white one, so I jumped the gun and bought a white one. So I have 2, but this white right here is absolutely a great addition to have in that collection because you're going to be able to do so many things with it. I've already used this so much that I'm glad I have another white one. And then I noticed that they also had inks with sparkle in them, so I grabbed the gold one. Isn't this gold amazing? It is so fun and hypnotizing just to shake it and look at it. Plus, this packaging is absolutely everything, but I have not tried the gold one yet, but I have dived into the silver one, and these are really fun. So I struggle with alcohol inks, and when I tried these, I was completely blown away on how easy the Korean inks are to use. They're definitely way different than your traditional alcohol inks. So if you are looking for some really high quality inks that are really easy to use, definitely grab some of these colors. You can buy some individually or the set. They're really beginner friendly and really easy to use. And here's a simple set that I used incorporating the white and the silver. With summer right around the corner, let's create a really simple ocean-inspired nail look. We're going to use brand new colors from the chewing gum collection from Yogurt Gel, and we're just going to do a gradient ombre effect. And we're going to go in and do 2 coats of this to just really build up that color. Once that's cured, we're going to go in with the Diami color drops, and we're going to create some really effortless waves with this really fun ink. Look at that. It just gives you that perfect wave effect with little to no effort, which I love so much. We're going to add a touch of sparkle. We're going to go in with the color drops. This is with the silver. And then to seal it, we're going to go in with your favorite top coat, and check it out. You have the perfect ocean-inspired nails. All right, up next, we have another product from Diami. Diami is just killing it lately with all these fun, fresh products. This is the Baby Boomer Gel. I included this in my video because I didn't get around to it in my other haul. I have used this on my channel before. This is really fun. These are mushroom sponges, and this is the kit that you can use to create really fun nail designs and gradient ombre. These work like a dream. They are absolutely magical. If you are looking for a really easy way to get a gradient ombre with like in seconds, these are a way to go because they're super pigmented. They have an innovative mushroom sponge that has like that dome shape that just really gives you that perfect effortless gradient effect. See, I'm just creating like a little French tip kind of moment gradient effect going up there, and it comes with all these beautiful colors. This is the first kit that they came out with, and these have all your like go-to colors, all your neutral tones. You have your pops of red in here, you have a purple, you have a black. You can do so many things with this kit. And then I also did grab an extra box of the mushroom sponges. It's a really fun kit to have. And if you're looking for a more in-depth tutorial on this kit, make sure you check out my other videos. Up next, we have a collection from the Favorite, and this is absolutely a beautiful cat eye collection. If you are looking for a Korean polish that has that crystal clear, almost glass cat eye effect, this is the collection for you. Now, if you know anything about this brand, it just gives you a very luxury kind of moment. Everything from the aesthetic to the product itself is just tied together into this neat, beautiful little collection. The packaging is really beautiful, and check it out. We have this gorgeous blue right here, and these colors are absolutely beautiful. So I did use these colors in a reel, and I just wanted to show you how beautiful this green is. And look at when we hit it with the magnet. I did 2 coats here, so you get a frosted sea glass kind of look with 2 coats. But if you're doing 1 coat, you do get that crystal glass finish. But I really like that you can do many different things with that collection. Up next, we have a collection from Rosy Hip. This collection is absolutely phenomenal. If you are a sparkle lover, this is calling your name. This is the White Flash collection. Here's the little card that it comes with, and check out the packaging. We have these really sleek design, and I really like that the packaging also has that white flashback glitter in the bottle. It's a very just, and the bottles are really heavy. This right here, the packaging melts my whole heart, and check it out. We have some white sparkle flashback coming through already, and this is without a flash on. Here's all the colors in the collection. They're absolutely gorgeous. If you want to see all these colors in action, I did a gradient ombre using these, like a vertical ombre. I did a whole tutorial on this collection. Make sure you check it out. It's like 2 videos ago on my channel, and I used all the colors in this collection. But how fun is that? If you love a good sparkle and that beautiful white flashback that's not that harsh silver, this is the collection for you. They're very sparkly, they're very buildable, and great coverage. I love Rosy Hips. I cannot wait to see what they create next. Continuing the sparkle, I did pick up some nail charms from Devac. These are absolutely fun. It's a mixed variety of these like iridescent blue, and they also have them in an iridescent purple. And then going into Yogurt Korea, we have this brand new collection, the chewing gum collection. And this collection is Scream Summer. It's cram packed full of 10 beautiful must-have colors for summer. In my opinion, I feel like this is a great collection just to dive into if you're looking for some syrups, because you have all the colors you could want to start off with. And here's just kind of a little snippet on how these perform. I'm going to end up doing 3 coats so you can really see how the color payoff is. I feel like if you're looking for just like that sheer but yet really beautiful non-streak coverage, which just with like 1 coat, these are a great way to go. This is what the purple looks like with 1 coat. And then what I'm doing is I'm putting in another color, and you're going to see how well these colors flow together. Now I am using the brush right on the bottle, but I am wiping it off before I stick it back in the bottle. So then I went ahead and cured, and now we're just going to build up this color a little bit more with that second coat. And you can see the second coat, we're getting a little bit more vibrant, we're getting brighter, but these syrups, they're meant to be however, whatever look you're going for. So if you want a layered look like we're doing right now, they're great for that. But the best thing is that they look beautiful with 1 coat just on their own. But overall, I love these syrups so much. This is the first time I dived into a whole collection from this brand, and they did not disappoint. This is a great collection for summer. Again, they're great colors they have. They're bright, they're vibrant, they're rich. And you can see, look at this purple. It just flows together so good with like this beautiful raspberry pink. This is the set that I did when we used that textured gel. So this is that video from that. If you want to see all these 10 colors in action and see how they look together, I do have a full video on this collection that you can find on my channel as well. But I wanted to include it in this haul because this collection is absolutely beautiful. So that's what it looks like with a 3rd coat, and it's absolutely stunning. And here are the rest of the nails. It's a very just like fun, summery, ombre kind of moment. And then here are all 10 colors on that really fun swatch card, but definitely a must have, and overall just a really good color scheme. And that is it. We made it through the gigantic Sweetie Nail Supply haul. That was a lot, I know. I kept putting this haul off because I was like, oh, I have a package coming. We'll wait and I'll add it to that. But then this haul got so big and out of control that I was like, if I don't sit down and just do this now, we are never going to get to it because it's going to just get so big. I'm not going to even want to show you all these amazing goodies that Sweetie Nail Supply has to offer. So everything that we use in today's video can be found in that description box below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you do not miss what we create next, and I'll see you all in the next one.